So welcome to my channel, We Freeze Dry It. Here on our channel, we're all about freeze drying, and this is the very first video of the channel. And it's an appropriate video because it's the unboxing of my first freeze dryer. And I decided to go big, and what you see here to the left of me or right behind me is the Stay Fresh Mega Freeze Dryer. So it's currently, you can't see it, but I might show you a little later. It's currently sitting on the pallet that it arrived in from shipment. Reason being is I have it on blocks and then on the pallet to kind of elevate it from the floor, because I had purchased a stainless steel table prior to it arriving. But when I got it to my house, I looked at the table, I saw the capacity was 400 maximum, and I just decided to waver on the side of caution, and decided that I'm going to have one fabricated specifically for this freeze dryer. There's two reasons. The capacity, I want it to be at least double, so I want something that could hold like 600 pounds, because when you load it up with food, I was going to be approaching the maximum weight of the table I bought. So the second reason is the other table was a standard table, and once if I would have put this on, the actual screen, which you'll see in a second is up here on top left, would have been above my eyesight. So I would almost had to have stood on something. So for those two reasons, it's currently sitting on blocks with the pallet on top of it. And so now let's take a look at it. Take the blocks, and voila! Here is my lovely new Stay Fresh Mega Freeze Dryer. Open the door, and inside there you can see the 6 trays. Later I might do a more in-depth checking out, like pulling out trays and maybe looking inside at the mechanical things inside, all the electronics. I've seen some videos before, and it's really, really interesting just to see the definite upper class build quality with all of the stainless steel fittings. So there it is. Just another thing to add. This machine traveled all the way from California down to Miami, where it boarded a ship, and then was shipped all the way here to where I am in Central America. And yeah, and then I got it to my house, and now it's inside my one of my kitchens. And so now let's take a look at some of the things that we got with it. So I'll call this box the accessories, because it had all the things in it. Comes with a nice inventory sheet, what's supposed to come with, and then a brief overview of the machine. This is not the manual. The manual I have downloaded as a PDF. So what do we get inside here? We've got 50 Mylar bags. Stay Fresh. It looks pretty cool. To get you started, obviously I've purchased other ones, and I'm going to be purchasing some wholesale ones, which we might do another video on those. We also got the stainless steel hose. So the Mega Freeze Dryer comes with a 5-foot hose, because obviously we're going to have it connected here, and then we'll temporarily have the pump laying down to the left side here on the floor until my table is built. We've got a USB and some Q-tip type things for cleaning, and a spanner of a number 17. Here is the drain hose, which will later be placed on this side, and it'll be going into a drain bucket. There's also a small little what do you call these things? Funnels? Escaped my mind there. I was going to say filter. And a little scrub brush, obviously to clean things off. Here is the power plug. It's the special. It's got the special connection there because it needed a dedicated 20 amp outlet, which I already had installed by a licensed electrician. Here's the temperature thermometer or probe that we can install and place into some of the items that we're trying to freeze dry. And then we have the impulse sealer, so to seal the bags. We'll take that out quickly. There it is here. And also, I actually ordered some additional pieces. So these are additional. This is a little air filter, which goes onto here, the air release. So that way that you can't have any dirty, like anything dirty going in there, apart from the air that's escaping. And then I went and got some additional K25 clamps, stainless steel clamps, with two 90-degree stainless steel like elbows. The reason being is I wanted to hook these up from like here. You can't see, but I'll show you. That enables you to see what is happening, and then one coming off the actual industrial mega pump, so that there's less bends in the hose. But everything looks really, really like high quality, and that was that box. We'll put that one down, and then we're going to take a look at one of the other boxes here. So I'll put this down because this one. There's two boxes that are identical. They're the ones that have the trays. You get one set of trays, 6 trays. I opted to order the additional tray set, obviously with the intention of having pre-frozen things in my freezer over here in the corner, which you can't see, so that we can continuously have, the freeze dryer working in, continuous cycles, I guess to say. And they are nicely conditioned. They're quite large. They were large enough not to fit in my freezer, my stand-up freezer. So, and there's obviously 6 of these. And then we're going to take a look now at the industrial pump. I'm going to take that out now, and then we'll take a better quick look at the pump. But before we get there, I just thought I'm going to show these because this is what I found these online, because they're very, very difficult finding like accessories for Stay Fresh. You see all the accessories for Harvest Right, but very little. And these were tray stackers. Found them on Etsy. Yeah. I'll leave a link to where you can get them, because I think that was pretty well. There was another place, and I'll leave that one. I think it was like Fix It FD, but they were out of stock. So I purchased these ones, and they look to be great, because obviously I'm wanting to like freeze dry the product, pre-freeze should I say. So I'm going to have them stacked in the freezer. And so just thought I'd let you know that. It did take me a while to get those, or find them, should I say. Oh, yeah, I forgot that there's the oil filter. Extra filters, and a handle to the oil, the drainer here to drain the oil. Because I think if I remember correctly, you have like the oil doesn't need like draining or new oil for like 20 to 30 completed batches. But I'll confirm that. You'll see that probably if I've mixed that up, you'll see it right across the screen with the actual correct amount. Okay, so let's take a look at this industrial pump. Here we are with the industrial pump. It's got some setup paperwork here. It's got the demister. Really, really good quality. I can just tell by feeling it. And then the pump. Holy shit. That is definitely quality. I mean, yeah. Got all the F25 clamps there. We have silicone pump. The cord. The off and on button. This is the oil, allow the oil in. There's also a window to see the oil. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, that is a hefty pump. We will take a look now. I'll put it on the table so we can take a closer look. Here's the side view of the Mega Industrial Pump, which weighs 62 pounds. And here we're looking at the front where you have the oil window. And also it's got the model number on that. It displays it's a double speed vacuum pump. Here you can see the demister and also my 90-degree elbow that's hooked up to the KF25 clamp to the hose. Here's actually we're looking from above, looking down at the freezer where you can see the thick acrylic door, huge. And here's a look at inside with the 6 tray system that comes with the Mega freeze dryer. And here's a look at the display. Obviously, unfortunately, I don't have it turned on here yet. And now we're going to get to that final thing once you get your new freeze dryer, is the bread run. Here I'm going to put 3 slices of bread onto this tray. And I'll obviously repeating that with all of the other 5 different trays. So once I get them on, I'm going to then get some water, because one of the an important step is to make sure that they are soaked in water, because obviously we need the freeze dryer to freeze them and then dry them out. So here I'm just going to soak them here, dip them in, make sure they get enough water. Get that on all 3 of these, and then obviously I'm going to then complete this with all the other 5 trays. Just to save you the trouble, I'm not going to show you actually putting them in the actual freeze dryer. And obviously when you see me come back in a couple seconds here, everything's going to be miraculously done. Yeah, I wish it was actually that fast in real life, but oh, here we are. Everything is complete. So now let's take a look at what we got. Here we've got, I've pulled the trays out. Here we've got 1 tray we'll look at here, and a piece of bread, and look at that. Look at how that just crumbles to like dust. Completely all of the moisture, the water, and everything has been sucked out of this. I mean, yeah, definitely can't get this more dry. And here to look at all the other 5 trays, 6 incomplete, and they're all the same. Completely, all of the moisture's been sucked out of them. That's incredible. And there we have it, a successful bread run. And actually, obviously, the very first time using my brand new Stay Fresh Mega Freeze Dryer. So yeah, I just want to thank you for watching, and yeah, I do apologize for the, probably a lot of the little mistakes in the video, it being my very first one, but I'll definitely improve. Always be on the lookout. We'll be making sure we have 1 video per week every Sunday. So, please like the video, subscribe, press the notifications button, and also please drop comments in the comment section, on what other videos you'd like to see moving forward on this channel. And yeah, I do appreciate again for you spending the time to watch this video to the end. And if you are looking for a Stay Fresh freeze dryer, hey, just, remember there's my affiliate link in the comment section, which I get a little bit of a bit of a reward if you do purchase. Or if you have any questions, feel free to, put it in the comments or message me, or yeah, anything. And hey, again, thank you so much for watching We Freeze Dry It, and we'll see you next week. Thanks again. Take care.